Today, we're diving into the book of Colossians, a letter from Paul, written while he was in prison. Even behind bars, Paul's heart was full of hope for his friends in Colossae. He'd heard about their faith and love, but also about confusing ideas spreading among them. These ideas mixed the simple message of Jesus with other beliefs, causing doubt. Paul wrote to remind them, stay focused on Jesus. Colossae was a crossroads of cultures, making it easy for strange teachings to take root. Paul wanted to protect the believers from being led astray by clever arguments or human rules. His letter was a spiritual shield meant to guard their hearts and minds in the truth. More than just words, this letter shows Paul's deep care for the church. He prayed for them to have wisdom and understanding to live lives that please God. Paul's message is timeless. He urges us to stay grounded in faith no matter what ideas come our way. He reminds us that the core of our faith is Jesus, not traditions or trends. Paul's encouragement is for anyone feeling pulled in different directions. He calls us to remember what matters most, Christ at the center. Even today, his words challenge us to hold on to the truth. Paul's love for the Colossians is a model for how we can support each other in faith. His letter is a call to unity, clarity, and courage. Let's listen closely to his message as we journey through Colossians. The truth Paul shared then is just as powerful for us now. Paul brings it all home. Faith isn't just for Sundays. Let the peace of Christ rule in your heart, guiding your decisions and relationships. Be thankful. Gratitude shifts our focus from problems to God's goodness. In every relationship, act with love and respect, as if serving the Lord. Whatever you do, work, family, friendships, do it for Jesus. Our daily lives become worship when we live this way. Paul urges us to be wise and gracious with everyone, showing God's love in every conversation. We are Christ's ambassadors. Every moment is a chance to reflect him. Colossians reminds us, our identity is in Christ, not in rules or what others think. Because of him, we can put on love, peace, and wisdom. Let's thank God for this incredible gift and live it out every day. The message of Colossians is simple. Jesus is all we need. Let's live like it. Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Live every part of life for God's glory. Colossians 3:2. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. Believers should focus on eternal things, not temporary concerns. Paul moves from belief to action. If we have new life in Christ, our lives should show it. He uses the image of changing clothes. Take off the old, put on the new. The old clothes are anger, lies, and destructive habits. Paul says, get rid of them. Those ways don't fit who you are now. Instead, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. These are the qualities that reflect Jesus. The most important piece? Love. It binds everything together. Without love, even good deeds fall flat. Changing our spiritual clothes is a daily choice. It's not about trying harder, but letting Christ's life flow through us. Every day, we can choose to put on compassion and love. This is how we show the world who we belong to. Our new identity in Christ shapes everything we do. Let's wear it well. Colossians 2:8. See to it that no one takes you captive through hollow and deceptive philosophy. Believers must guard against false teachings. After lifting up Jesus, Paul warns, don't be fooled by empty philosophies. Some were teaching that faith in Christ wasn't enough. You needed special rules, rituals, or secret knowledge. Paul calls these things shadows. Jesus is the reality. Colossians 2:9-10. For in Christ, all the fullness of the deity lives in bodily form, and in Christ you have been brought to fullness. Jesus is fully God, and he completes us. Why chase shadows when you can have the real thing? Today, we're surrounded by voices promising shortcuts to happiness or spirituality. Paul urges us to test every idea. Does it lift up Christ or add human rules? In Christ, we are already complete, no checklist or ritual required. All we need is Jesus. Other philosophies are like adding a candle to the sun, unnecessary and distracting. Paul's warning is clear. Hold tightly to the simple, beautiful truth that Jesus is enough. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Stay rooted in him. That's where true freedom is found. Colossians 1:15-16. The Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation, for in him all things were created. Jesus is supreme over all things. The heart of Colossians is clear. Jesus is supreme. Paul says Jesus isn't just a good teacher. He's the image of the invisible God. Everything was created through him and for him. Stars, mountains, even us. Jesus holds the universe together and is the head of the church. Through his death, he made peace between God and humanity. Paul insists we don't need to add anything to what Jesus has done. He is the center, not just a part of a fulfilled life. The world offers many things to trust in: success, money, self-improvement. But Paul reminds us, true fulfillment is found only in Christ. When we see Jesus as supreme, our worries shrink and our priorities shift. We can rest, knowing the one who holds the universe also holds us. Paul's message is simple: Jesus is enough. Don't let anything take his place in your heart. Keep your eyes on him above all else. That's the foundation of our faith.